This looks intriguing.
It is good to see you, my friend.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon! How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Nobody can miss one easy. Nowhere to go.
Expelliarmus!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Go! You'll take this student on the
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
You haven't got a prayer.
I'm just warming up.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were red?
Ashwinders? It's a long story, but...
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Best get moving on.
You mentioned someone named...
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book. Typical hard-working. She's a travelling vendor. Here's
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and...
I thought that
mere myth. Chatters on endlessly about his connection. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and...
Fixtures.
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of... I believe he created them.
I can see why you're so interested.
Well then, no one has yet managed. I suspect that Mallow...
Mallowsweet.
Versatile herb. I had just arrived. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be...
Precisely. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these tires.
Levioso! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that?
We can in... How does it work?
Are all of the
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has the... You should feel free. My guess is... Which you can find in... I really... And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
You wanted to see me?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. Former Minister for Magic and founder of the I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder.
How do you know about the book?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and... So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself.
I'll do whatever.
Wonderful. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's and the unsolved murder of which I speak was her. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield.
How could a few...
A boy disappeared with those pages. But then, it seems those pages...
Can you tell...
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. Her star pupil... And her spark hasn't diminished one. No offense, but it's...
When were you...
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1740. I was in the midst of reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox. I was sneezing...
I shall go and see her.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for... I shall see you there. Soon, I hope.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Dark wizards are greedier than me.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! Accio! This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere. Wonder who lives here.
Ah, here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Madam Thistlewood, I met...
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found...
Very well.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw when his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called...
That sounds terrible.
Anne's alibi was some... She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some page.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to... Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to ask...
I don't understand.
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time, she won't speak to anyone. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had...
What a horrible story.
This is what... Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its benefits. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that
Can you tell me?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollon, the Black family's power over certain people in the
I'd like to know.
That poor soul. I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia... She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she...
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then...
I have no idea. If I had to guess, he tired of...
Very well.
Steady yourself. Dim.
Do take care now, and tread lightly.
We'll be there in but a moment. That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. This isn't a place for loitering.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
careful around Dan. She's been here a lot longer than the rest of us.
If I had my wand, I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you.
You don't scare me, young cur. They teach you so little of what you should know at Hogwarts.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
Has someone come to feed me? Is someone there?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book.
Ah, the book. Methinks the fact.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Field, ruins house, a vault conceal.
A vault in some ruins?
Can't have to look. Helen.
What is it, Anne?
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But Madam Thistlewood, All right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. I should investigate. These rocks have seen better days. This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages. Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! No, that's not it. No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? Accio! It's no wonder Anne never found that clue. No, that's not it. No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? I see how this goes. It's no wonder Anne never found that clue. Accio! You kidding now? No, that's not it. Oh, that's done. No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? It's no wonder Anne never found that clue. No, that's not it. Accio! No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? It's no wonder Anne never found that clue. You'll not outfox me, Jackdaw. A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all? This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle? Richard Jack...
The Richard Jackdaw.
I do?
A retired aura, Helen Thistle.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. Dare I ask?
She was imprisoned in
What? I've been traveling the world for years to men. I must speak to the aura you mentioned.
I'm glad to hear it.
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. Tell you what, meet me...
If you don't mind me...
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed... Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave...
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black.
Have you never met any members of the Black family? Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia...
How is it possible?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found... He has a penchant for wrecking. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discovered...
Thank you.
I shall see...
Now.
The lamb returns to the wolf. Oh, I'll put some flowers on your grave. Marvelous strike! Stop messing around like a pennywig! You'll have to fight eventually. Stupid strike! Someone's going to regret. Stupid one. Stupid luck. No!
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
Your little son that saved treasure.
That's just pitiful.
Slippery little thing.
A lucky shot. They proper feeble, they.
here.
Nice try!
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Protego!
Careful not to get
Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio.
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms, if you ask me.
Accio. Incendio.
It isn't, Laura.
Levioso. Protego. Stupefy.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you.
Well said.
Follow me. I shall lead you. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say... As you can imagine, I never paid.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
It's impossible!
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. I wonder how big this place is. Accio! I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long. Light all three before they time out. Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this. Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere. Oh, behind the rock. There's the symbol. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Potato! Stupid!
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this. Sign of him. There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what the hell is being jacked. Potato! Stupid one. Stupid one. Stupid one. Stupid one. Pharaoh monster. I can only imagine how the spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. to look around for the symbol. Not a headless skeleton. But I may as well help myself to this. I must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Revelio. Protego. Stupefy. There's Jackdaw looking dead as ever. What happened here? Like it happened again. Protego! Stupid one! Stupid one! seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Can it be?
It's you. I recognize you from the Pensives.
I am indeed.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you...
You've paid attention. And might I presume you share?
To see Tracy...
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us we can access. Opportunities will arise that allow...
I won't, Professor.
We have... But first, a map found...
I don't have the book.
I'm afraid we must pause up.
I'm a bit confused.
I assure you that all will be clear.
The statues and carvings in the house on the...
I am. I cannot say more at present.
Very well.
Good.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
That life is behind me, I promise!
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome. Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up, 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 you stupid ratty school broom!
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do
This'll take some
care.
getting used to.
The brooms are school property. I
This is
want them
brilliant.
returned in one piece. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view! Hello! Nice day for a flight! The old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as the first year. Whoa! Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while. This is rather fun. Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Hufflepuff like you might be interested in some high-flying fun?
Can't say no to that.
A bit of a deed? Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste. How is Everett flying so quickly? Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation. Now that's more like it. You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And Meowlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back. Class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa.
It was worth losing a...
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you... I could show her a thing or two if I had my...
Perhaps after
If you can, I recommend visiting Albie Weeks. I'll keep an eye out.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell...
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
What are you up to now?
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Over here.
Sebastian.
It has.
First, let me...
Of course. Scribner tried to give me...
Well, you took the fall.
Did you find what you were...
I did.
Understood. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology?
He does. No idea how, though. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose.
Is that how he found?
No, someone in his family knew. I've never heard anyone else. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous.
Understood.
His father's family are obsessed with blood status. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to.
Really?
Like the blasting. Professors say it's not...
It sounds like...
A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained. To be fair, but you should learn it. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft.
Confringo!
Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther. Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get it. That's it!
I think I've got it.
Confringo!
Well done.
I have to say,
The first time Ominous and I practiced. I swore we'd never live it down.
This is exact.
There's more where that came. Haven't been here in some...
I'm sorry about your...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along.
Just let me know when.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been... Well, meeting a new...
I shall look for...
Cheers.
I'm not sure.
You said something... Might it have something to do with Victor Rook?
Nothing gets past. I'll tell you what I can.
Gringotts?
Professor Figgen.
A portkey?
Well...
I'm listening.
You must
I trusted you with knowledge.
All right.
Ancient magic? I don't know.
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found...
Are you telling me?
That's what we're trying to...
And this ability... Well, when you do know, in the meantime, with both... Spend as much time here... And remember... When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello.
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in Potion. Did you just come from the Undercroft?
That room's...
Don't lie to me. No one You breathe a word about this place. My father is
Trust me, Ominous. And Sebastian is a good friend.
I don't need you to...
Ominous, I just meant...
Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
They not be allowed to attend.
Couldn't agree more. Not to mention...
And then the werewolves join the goblins.
I
matter.
Professor Weasley?
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke?
Accio!
Must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect... You can cast Evanesco to I suggest you practice the... Splendid. Cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this.
Confringo!
Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us...
Confringo! Accio! hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden stitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Accio!
Confringo! Accio!
We hope that house elf can find us in here.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deek will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deek, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deek was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deek was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk...
It will. Now, I'll give you...
Conjuring?
Yes, the man... Very good. When conjuring, spellcrafts are like recipes. They list... You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scroll.
I did.
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout, they can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier.
I see. Can I regain...
You can in... Why don't you give it a try? You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones... You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to...
Can you tell me?
He's been at Hogwarts. We discovered that Deke has had a good... I shall let Deke tell...
Can I use this?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly... It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in... But...
I will be sure to speak.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like...
I'm ready for the next...
Very well. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the room of... Return to me once you...
I have the moon.
Good. You can conjure... Conjuration... Why don't you try...
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's...
I think you're... The altering spell. You can change the cut. Let's get started. Just aim your wand at any conjure and perform the altering spell to customize it. done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic.
Professor Weasley said...
Of course. Oh, sounds...
Of course, you needn't keep it. Now you have...
Thank you, Professor.
Indeed. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.